This is Mr. Palzak answering a few questions about apathy. Mr. Palzak, how has apathy changed since your childhood?
Well, I think in our modern day society, there's so much more problems and concerns that people are overwhelmed. It's easy for them not to care about them, which then is people are more apathetic because there's so much going around them that they see going wrong. It's hard to care about everything. So many times people don't care about anything.
What are some events that deal with apathy that you have witnessed daily in school?
I think you see a lot of things with apathy. The biggest thing I see is how students treat the school physically. They throw stuff on the floor. I see at lunch sometimes kids want to throw garbage at each other or throw it into the baskets. If they miss it, they don't bother picking up. They say, it's not my job, it's some custodian's job. Sometimes I see not too much, but sometimes if you see students writing on the walls in the bathroom or something like that, I think a lot of students generally don't care about what the school looks like, and so if something's on the ground, they don't bother picking it up or don't care if they put it on the ground.
What are some examples of apathy that you know of in history or your job?
In history, it's probably, many times people have been victims of violence or injustice, and government didn't do anything about it. You could say today in America that there's many people living in poverty, and who cares? Do people care? That's apathy. What was the other question? In school?
And what are some specific examples that you have seen in school?
Oh, geez. Besides how people treat the building, isn't it simple to see some students who are apathetic? I think we all have a good example of a student who was really good in middle school, 7th and 8th grade, did great grades, and all of a sudden, when they're in high school, by the time they're in 11th or 12th grade, they're not so good anymore. They stop caring about their classes and their schoolwork. You see the same thing in athletes or in artists or people in the band. They were really good when they were younger, and somewhere along the line, for whatever reason, they stop caring and they just drift away from their activities. I think that's because of apathy.
Thank you.
Thank
Let me try to think of a good historical example.
Okay.
No, that's not on tape. I'm just telling you that.